reach 9.0, 9.0, Gregory Mercier.
After my speeches and during coffee breaks, sometimes people come to me and say, how did you do this? How did you become so confident? And I realized that my answers all come down to one moment. One moment in my life where I went from adulthood level 1, boom, straight to superhero level 1. That one moment was my experience in Japan. Who's ever been to Japan? Nice. Who wants to go to Japan? Okay, even nicer, even nicer. I love Japan. And around me, everybody knows me in Japan, got a thing going on. People ask me, how, why, how come? What's so special about Japan? But the truth is, I've never been able to clearly put into words what I really feel for Japan. And how Japan made me so confident. I've lived in Japan for 2 years. The reason why? A Japanese woman and a French man fell in love with each other. That relationship was heaven. Guys, that woman was a fantasy. Kind, funny, exotic. Okay, the truth is, every day she was cooking for me, and every night she... On top of that, she would have been a great Toastmaster, because she knew how to listen. Even when I was done speaking to her, she was actively listening to my silence. And it's crazy, but those few extra seconds of silence allowed me to tell her things I have never told anyone else in the world. Dear Countess Cher, fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests, if you want to build a connection with someone, I'm telling you, flat out, listening is the new sexy. Guys, that relationship was heaven, but hell at the same time, highlighting 10 times any of our cultural differences. And after a year of relationship, sadly, this amazing woman tried to commit suicide. Thank God she didn't die. But when I saw that scene, one part of me did. Japan made me confident because at that moment, it's as if it grabbed my hair and pulled me down and said, what now? Are you gonna collapse? Or are you gonna rise? And a couple of days later, I decided. And I left someone I was in love with. But believe it, my life in Japan was also made of sheer moments of joy and pride. I was living in Tokyo. Tokyo is over there, you know this. And I was working as a doctor in the medical clinic of my dreams. My own clinic, can you believe this? And I remember one morning, I had just received the brand new pamphlets of the clinic. 3 pages, 3 languages, mwah. So I started writing letters to all the embassies, all the schools in Tokyo to announce the official grand opening of the Dream Clinic. My God. And that day was also special because it was the 13th month anniversary of my girlfriend and I. We wanted to go picnic in Inokashira Park on the west side of Tokyo. But that's when Japan was hit by a 9.0 magnitude earthquake, a tsunami, and a nuclear meltdown. That catastrophe really crushed everything I was. And therefore, during the next 7 days, I developed 2 new personalities. On one side, I was a ghost. wandering in some kind of emotional war zone where life was made of uncertainties, emergency emails from the French embassy, and of course phone calls from my own family begging me to come home. But on the other side, I was a superhero. Because every day I had to take a life-changing decision. Every morning at sunrise, I was down on my knees. And during the next 12 hours before sunset, I had no choice but to rise. After the earthquake, I decided I shut down the Dream Clinic and I left Japan. But in reality, that catastrophe was a blessing in disguise. Because a little while later, it helped me find the inner strength to quit my medical career and go for my dream. All in. This is my story. But don't we all have a story? Of course. And don't we all have our own 9.0? That one moment that had a major impact on us? Or that one situation that affects us day in and day out? Of course we do. But remember this. To become confident, you don't need a sad story. You don't need to make people cry. To become confident, all you need is a story where one person rises. That's all you need. In history, I know that Japan has been known as the country of the rising sun. But in your story, I want to know, I don't know, in your story, who's gonna rise?